What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to Flåmsbana, which, according to this video, is one of the most beautiful train rides in the world. And it's located in Norway. So here in the United States, we really don't have stuff like this. So today, I really want to take a look at this Flåmsbana and see for myself why this is so famous. So let's take a look.
Hey there, I'm Axel Primavesi and I'm about to explore the Flåmsbana. Some say it's even the most beautiful train ride in the world.
Okay.
And I want to check that out, so join me on my ride.
Okay.
Early in the morning, the first train emerges from the depot by the fjord to climb the mountain and then come back down again.
Oh my god, where in Norway is this? I don't even know. But I think most everywhere in Norway is like beautiful, and you guys have all of these fjords and mountains, and so I guess it's kind of amazing to me that even for Norway, this is considered the most beautiful train ride in all of Norway. So I'm really curious what this is.
I'll be on it, together with Bengt Hammer. He's in charge of marketing for the Flåmsbana.
Hi, Axel.
So, even before we left Myrdal, I could say the train is really beautiful. The cars here, they are from the 60s and still driving and driving and driving.
This is really cool. We don't have stuff like this, I gotta say. Like, we have trains in America. Like, usually they're subways. Like, they're in cities, you know. Nothing like this where it's like driving through the wilderness, and this is like only stuff that we see in movies, like fiction. But in Norway, it's real.
We set off into the valley at a leisurely 40 kilometers per hour.
Oh, this is so good.
It's a single-track railway, but trains travel in both directions.
What is this? Like, are you kidding me? This is the beginning of the train ride? I mean, look at this looks like a work of art. This looks like a painting or something. But it's just Norway. Is this the most beautiful part? You could tell me this is the best part, and I'd believe you. Does it get better?
Show you how that works a bit later on.
Oh, here we go.
The railway runs from Myrdal at an altitude of some 800 meters via Vatnahalsen, Kjosfjordsen and Bergvam to Flam at the edge of the Åland Fjord.
I have never heard of these places. I think I've heard of Flåm before. This is like... But that's a stretch. So this is like southwestern Norway. Okay.
We are here at Vatnahalsen. This is the first station after Myrdal. So we just got on the train and then we hopped off. But we did this for a reason. Because here is Vatnahalsen Hotel. Wow! I mean, this is how Scandinavia looks like in my dreams.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
And it has a story bank.
Yeah, actually,
Seriously, like, I'm telling you, it's exactly what he's saying. Like, for Americans, this is how we imagine Europe, or places that we've only seen in movies and stuff. And everything's made out of wood, and there's so many trees, and it's just so cool that it's real.
it's built in 1898.
So long before the Flåmsbana opened.
Long before the Flåmsbana, and it was a tourist spot for people coming in with cruise ships and steamships to Flåm and go up here by horse and carriage. And it was a very posh...
I mean, even this train station is cool. Like, this is a real train station with bricks and railroad, and Like, I don't know. Maybe this is normal in Norway, but this is not normal to me.
Very fancy hotel, very popular at that time. Yeah, and it's now very popular for hikers, bikers, and skiers.
Cool.
I have no time for hiking today. Our journey continues.
Okay.
So Bengt, is there something along the track that I should definitely see and check out?
Absolutely. The Kjosfossen waterfall.
Waterfall?
That's the main highlight and enormous tourist attraction.
Waterfall? Unbelievable.
Wow!
I mean, I'm kind of speechless. Like, we just don't have stuff like this. This is like the most beautiful waterfall I've ever seen. So the Flåmsbana is the train route, right? And along the way, you got these beautiful, amazing things, and okay. I'm starting to get why this is so famous. Are there a lot of people, like tourists, who probably come just for this?
This is one of the most exciting train stations I've ever visited. This waterfall is nearly 100 meters high, and the train stops here for some minutes so everyone can take a photo, and that's what I'll do now too. Will you take a photo of me here at
Of course. This is the most photographed attractions in Norway, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah, that makes sense. So, let's be honest. This train is not so much for transportation. It sounds like it's more of like an event. It's like something you go to do. This famous train ride.
Suddenly, a figure appears in the midst of the waterfall.
What? What? What's going on?
So, Bengt, we saw this lady up there in the red dress. What's the story behind that?
What's going on? What's happening? Is this normal? Is this part of it? Is she allowed to do that?
It's based on an old Norwegian local folk story. But Hulgras is a female creature from the underworld that lures men and drag them down in a waterfall.
So, okay. It's part of the experience. It's like, it's a show. It's on purpose. That's funny. That's actually really cool that they do that. Wow. This train is so cool. It does look like an older train.
Long ago, this railway was the only connection between the fjord at the sea and the railway between Oslo and Bergen through the whole country up on top of the mountains. These days, it's mostly a tourist attraction.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
One attraction is, of course, the stunning countryside. But the railway itself is fascinating as well. It numbers among the steepest in Europe. The Flåmsbana Museum explains the story of how it was built.
Oh. Okay. That's good. There's a lot more to this than just sitting in a train. Like, they got the waterfall and the museum, and there's more to this than just the nature.
So, Bengt, this tool was quite useful building the Flåmsbana. Why did you need it so much?
That was for the tunnels, because to build a railway up the mountain, you need to have tunnels. And
right.
Then there are 20 tunnels, and 18 of them are made by hand with drilling and dynamite, and then they use the pickaxe.
Oh my God.
To take out the stones, put them in carriages, and throw them out by horse.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So this was quite a feat of engineering building this railway. Why was it so complicated?
It was so difficult because of the terrain, the mountains, the risk of avalanches, waterfalls, river.
Okay. Like here in America, there's huge parts of the United States that are just pretty flat, pretty boring. So in a lot of America, it's very, very easy to put trains down. But most of the trains that we have in America are for moving cargo and goods, not for people. But in Norway, you guys have a lot of trains for public transportation, right? For people. And Norway happens to be like the opposite of America. You guys have all these crazy hills and mountains and valleys and cliffs and fjords, and it sounds really hard to make train tracks.
And not at least, it was totally different in winter and in summer. So it was, they really had to think very hard where to lay the tracks.
Yeah. That's why it took nearly 20 years to build it at least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm carrying this just for a minute. It's really heavy, so I don't know if I could stand and be really of help building the Flåmsbana.
Seriously.
I put it down, I think.
Seriously. The people who built this thing are pretty amazing and probably very strong.
We're back on the track. The next stop is Bergvam, a unique station on this single track line. This is where...
I mean, I just get lost. This gives me such a great idea of the Norwegian landscape, at least in this part of Norway. And the fact that they built a train that could go through all that's actually insane.
trains going in opposite directions meet and pass each other on a short double-track stretch.
Really?
I'd like to find out how exactly that works.
Whoa.
Klar for tog 1860 til Bergvam, Mike Bravo Mike.
This is Mario
boss?
Mitje-Baltov, the station master. Bergvam is one of the last manually operated train stations in Norway. Mario has to set the points by hand to make sure the train coming up from the valley ends up on the right track.
Whoa. This is like... That's cool how they've actually preserved the history of this train. And they actually have someone who manually changes the train track.
This is the train coming up from the valley. Is always the first to arrive in Bergvam. This flag is a signal for the train coming from the other direction. If it's not hanging out, the train can continue and head down to the valley.
Okay.
Like this time, the train from below is already on the other track in the station.
If they mess up, could the two trains actually, like, crash into each other? I'm sure they would, like, there's no way they would ever let that happen, but they do have to be paying attention and doing their job.
Today, Gudrun Folkedal is driving the train down to the fjord. She's been working as a train driver since 2012 on this and other lines as well. But the Flåmsbana is something very special to her.
Wow.
From here, Gudrun Folkedal sets off in her train down to the fjord.
To the fjords.
Bengt Hammer and I enjoy the final leg of the journey in a comfortable car.
Whoa, this is a nice looking car. This cab? What, is this like first class or something? I have never seen a train that looked this, and this is nice.
Bengt Hammer and I enjoy the final leg of the journey in a comfortable car.
Ooh.
Much of the interior is the original from the 1960s.
Wow. Oh my god. Look at this. I mean, that's actually kind of nice that you can stick your head out like that. That's probably what I'd be doing, because this is... Every single part of this is insane. Like the Norwegian landscape and the fact that they built this thing going through all this is beautiful. It's like, I almost can't believe it. Oh my god.
The lower we go, the more the valley opens up.
So you're driving through this valley. Oh my god. This is... I don't even know how to describe this. Do people live there? Is that like a town? by this train. Maybe they even use the train. This is like, I don't know. It's like another world. I don't know.
Opens up. We pass by the first houses in Flåm, my destination.
Oh, okay.
After barely an hour traveling, we arrive at the station.
That's it.
The Flåmsbana definitely is one of the most beautiful train rides in Europe. And not only because of the stunning landscape, it's also a feat of engineering. Built in this rough terrain nearly 100 years ago, without the huge drilling machines we have today. That's really super impressive.
That's cool.
What do you think? Is this the most scenic train ride in Europe? Leave it in the comments. And
I mean, I haven't seen every train ride in Europe, but this is the most beautiful train ride I've ever seen. It's also a beautiful train. It's also like a beautiful history. And they got the museum, and like the train is like original, and they try to keep it like historically accurate. And it's even cool how you have regular Norwegian people operating the train manually, like out at the train track, switching it and signaling with flags, and the whole thing is just so cool. And now I totally understand why this is so popular and so famous. And I'm sure a lot of people from around the world probably travel to see this if they know about it. But I did not know about it. Now I know about it. And this is amazing. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on the Flåmsbana. Especially if you're Norwegian, if you've ever been on this Flåmsbana, that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and seeing Norwegian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.